And Tipp battled it out to be the first team into this year's Munster Hurling Final. Your commentator is Ger Canning.
Limerick begin their championship campaign with a largely experienced lineup. Donal O'Grady returns and has been named in midfield. It's his 35th championship game. Seamus Hickey continues in the half-forward line, and Shawnee Tobin, who missed the Division 1B decider against Dublin, returns at top of the left. Tipperary, meanwhile, make 5 changes from the team which started the league final. Brendan Cummins is back in goal, Paddy Stapleton at right full, John O'Brien at half-forward, and Seamus Callanan at number 14. The 5th change sees Pa Burke replace Jason Ford, who's ill, unfortunately, on a day when Kieran Bergen makes his championship debut. Referee Brian Gavitt from Offaly gets the match underway, and it is Tipperary who won the toss. They're playing from left to right in the first half, which means their forwards are going to be shooting into an end of the ground which isn't populated. It's the one part of the ground, the city end, which doesn't have any spectators today, but it's a very good crowd here on a balmy hot afternoon, and Tipperary can launch the first attack. Brendan Maher didn't make the greatest of connections, and Stephen Walsh comes across, collects it here, dishes it out there as far as Paul Brown. Chance for Limerick now to get the first attack underway here in earnest. Shawnee Tobin really trying to make more of an angle and enterprisingly playing it back here towards Donal O'Grady, galloping forward, and he's put that one over the bar. It's a very good start for Limerick. After 43 seconds, Donal O'Grady gets the first point of the match. Well, that's exactly the start that they have been looking for. Tipp were on the attack, didn't make anything of it, but Limerick got down the other end, got the first score. Paul Brown avoids the hook, gets it inside here. Dangerous moment. It's forward for Declan Hannon. That should go over the bar, and does. The pass came from Shawnee Tobin. The final shot was by Declan Hannon, and Limerick lead the match by 3 points to 1. Retained and contained there by Pa Burke, the man who came in for Jason Ford, who's indisposed, and it's lost and it's scrambled, and it's Shane Burke eventually emerges with it out as far as Noel McGrath, in there towards Bonner-Mar, doesn't score an awful lot but sets them up for others. Here's a chance, well saved, brilliantly saved there by the goalkeeper Nicky Quaid from Seamus Callanan's drive. That should have been in the back of the Limerick net. Setting it up for Callanan, had time, had space. What about this? Great save. Once again, it's Tipperary trying to mount an attack in there. They've been dangerous. Once more, it's Pa Burke. Referee says play on. John O'Brien does, and John O'Brien nice and snappy and over the bar. Typical John O'Brien point, just waiting for the pass to come his way, and then minimum of fuss, maximum reward. Came back to him there from Pa Burke, and O'Brien makes it 5 points to 3. Out over the sideline, far side, James Owens, the linesman over there, and that's going to be a line ball to Limerick. They'll be very pleased with the way the match has gone so far. The opening quarter, they've competed strongly, valiantly, haven't been overawed in any way, shape or form, and lots of colour on the terraces, and lots of colours on the terraces as well. Sporting tans after a wonderful week. Declan Hannon now. Wonderful cut in, dangerously in there. Breen can't get in. Hickey next. Oh, it's there, it's in. Shawnee Tobin, one of the Tobin clans, and Shawnee Tobin gets his 3rd ever championship goal, and he does so after 19 minutes. Well, there was a scramble here. Breen initially, Hickey came in after that, and then finally it came to Shawnee Tobin, and he rattled it in past Brendan Cummins, and now it's Limerick who lead by 1-5 to 3 points. That's a 5-point lead. He'll be delighted with that. Well, that is a goal that really sets up this match, delights the Limerick fans. And Pa Burke with a response immediately over on that far side. The man who's come into the Tipperary team for Jason Ford gets his first point of the afternoon and puts 4 points between the teams again. Well, that's a quick response. He's beaten Tipperary will want to be beaten as a team, however. Back come Limerick. David Breen. Huge one from David Breen. That's gone over the bar. Magnificently done by David Breen. Well, he's scored 2-3 in 5 championship matches last season. John Allen making the notes. He'd be very, very pleased at this stage. That delivery by Noel McGrath, kept in there by Seamus Callanan. Callanan now trying to steal a march there against Richie McCarthy. Still there, and it's missed right across the face of goal. One of those days when nothing will happen for Tipperary. They've had so many goal chances, and Callanan's had one here. He made it himself, but it's just not coming off for them. We're in the 24th minute. Well, he was playing ducks and drakes with that full back line. Quaid came out, powerless to stop the shot, and the shot trickled wide. And Declan Hannon feeding it into a 2-man inside forward line, fumbled by Cummins, needing Mickey Cahill to bail him out here and complete the clearance down there towards Shane Burke, who's moved across to left corner forward, challenged over there. Still got the ball across inside towards Pa Burke, trying to get first run on this. Condon comes there first, back out towards Burke for Tipperary. Once again it comes, looking to lay it off, does so to Noel McGrath. Tight enough angle, but McGrath is equal to it and fires it over, and that is his first point in this Munster semi-final. It's now 1-6 for Limerick, 7 points for Tipperary. Up towards John O'Brien, trying to get primary possession up to the wing forward. It breaks kindly in here to Brendan Maher. Now O'Dwyer, and there's his first contribution. On his championship debut, John O'Dwyer puts it over the bar, and back to a goal difference once again. Noel McGrath swinging it back in here towards John O'Dwyer, and O'Dwyer gets away from the would-be challenge of Tom Condon and puts it over the bar. He's got 3. What a substitution. And broken down by Noel McGrath. Stepping in to take it here is Paul Brown. They need a big second half from him. Back out once again to his midfield partner Donal O'Grady. O'Grady going for a point from a huge distance out. How about that? That's a terrific score. Point in each half now for the Grana Ballingarry player. And away it comes once again. Mickey Cahill's made a lot of ground. The little hand pass in here to Brendan Maher. Goes the other side of Paul Brown, and Maher knew from the time he hit that one there was only one place it was going to end up, over the bar. And another score for Tipperary, a first for Brendan Maher, and they are now in front. First time they have led in the match. Tipperary 13 points, Limerick 1-9. This is broken down here. Patrick Bonner-Maher goes after it, picks it up here. Little hand pass into space, real opportunity. What about that? Brilliantly done. John O'Dwyer, introduced at half-time. That is some contribution. 49, nearly 50 minutes gone, and a blistering shot in past Nicky Quaid. Fed across for him here. Wonderful delivery. Well, that goal could certainly turn things around. And the Tipperary sub, Brad O'Mara, is now on. As we watch that shot go over the bar by Shawley Tobin. Wayne McNamara on his hands and on his knees, waiting for the reinforcements to arrive in there. And eventually taken out here by Kieran Bergen. Bergen there pursued by Graham Mulcahy. Picked up again here by Shane McGrath. Looked over his shoulder. Bergen's there too. One back by Shane Dowling, and Dowling somehow manages to get the shot away. Umpires look at it and wave the white flag, and it's gone over the bar. 1-14 for Limerick, 1-14 for Tipperary. Shane Dowling with his first point since coming on in the second half as a sub. Came on for Seamus Hickey, and he shows us just what he's capable of doing. Mickey Cahill sets off once again, storming out of defence. Not an easy one to contain there for Brendan Maher. Trying to battle for it in there, waiting for it to break his way. Bonner Maher and the white helmet number 11's there as well. And there's some holding, and it's a free against Tipperary. And taking over the free-taking duties from a huge distance out is going to be Shane Dowling. It's just outside his own 45-metre line. Well, he's having a go, he's lashing it, he's firing it over the bar. That's an amazing point. He was a massive distance out. We're talking about 90 metres out. Limerick lead by a point. Picking it up here beautifully is Graham Mulcahy. Inside again towards Dowling. Dowling over the bar again. Stunning performance. Well, earlier on we were talking in terms of John O'Dwyer making a major impact for Tipperary when he was introduced, and now it's the turn of Limerick subs who've really begun to turn it around. 15 seconds to go of the 70. Limerick still leading by 1. Back out they come once again. This time it's the fullback Richie McCarthy. Plays it off here as far as Donald O'Grady. A point would really help Limerick's cause here, and he's got it. He's nailed it, and Limerick are very, very close indeed now as we're into 2 minutes of stoppage time. Limerick are 2 ahead. Can they stay there? How's it going to finish? 60 seconds to go and counting down. And once again it's Declan Hannon for Limerick. From right over the sideline, he hits it, fires it, off Brendan Cummins, sticking over the bar. Declan Hannon has got his 9th point of this amazing match. Unbelievable scenes in Limerick. John Allen, the man who's remained calm all the way through it. I don't know how he does it, but he watches Declan Hannon right on the sideline. A real Hail Mary one, but brilliantly done. It's all over. And Limerick have beaten Tipperary, last year's Munster champions, and John Allen and his backroom team have scored a notable victory here, and they have won their way through to the Munster Final for 2013. Final score: Limerick 118, Tipperary 1 goal and 50.